I'm very excited to welcome today's speaker. He's an alum of the class of 2004 in drama. He has worked extensively in a variety of fields related to public relations, not only here in South Carolina, but in New York. He has given back to our community in many ways, and most importantly, continued to be an advocate for the Governor's School to support the work that we do and to support the broader Greenville community. That includes running a charity, that includes his work with Aid Upstate, and that also includes serving as a leader of his own business. So I would ask you to join me in welcoming Mr. David Hawkins.
Good morning, class of 2019. I have a challenge for you before I get started. I want you, for the next 5 seconds, to be as loud as you can. Do you think you can do that for me? All right, I'm gonna do it on 1, 2, 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. Great job. It is an absolute honor to stand in front of you today. It's great to be back in front. Actually, it's great to be back at the campus. I think I met a few of you last night on your last evening at the Governor's School having your last dinner, and it brought back a lot of memories for me as well. I haven't spent too much time on the campus. I want to tell you a bit about my story. It's a bit different than you may have heard in the past of alumni success, of Tony Awards and red carpets and fame and celebrity. I had assumed that all of that was par of the course for me when I graduated. I got into 3 of the top acting conservatories in the nation, and I chose one right above New York City. I was there for a year, and unbeknownst to me, at the end of that year, I was cut from the program. The last day of school, cut from the program. So I had no idea what I was doing. I had no plans on where my sophomore year would be. And it was a huge, devastating hit for me, as well as the passion that I held for acting. I kind of diverted my passions. I moved to New York and started a great internship with New York Fashion Week, which propelled me into a career in public relations that only some can dream of. But one of the things that I struggled with over the years was that I had spent so much time, so much effort, literal blood, sweat, and tears here at the Governor's School, becoming an artist, becoming a classically trained actor. So I felt like I had done you guys wrong. I felt like I had done y'all wrong. I felt like I'd done Anna wrong and Danny, the chair of my department. And so for years, I didn't really feel like that Governor's School was home. And I moved back to Greenville about 3 years ago. I've lived in New York, Los Angeles, Asheville, and moved back. And Anna King reached out to me as a friend and just said, hey, I'm so glad you're back in town. Can we get together? Can we have a cocktail? Can we have a dinner? And as we spoke, and she asked me all the things that had gone on in my life, I could see her face change. And it wasn't that I was bragging. She was literally asking me what had gone on in my life. And I was like, Anna, what's wrong? I saw tears form in her eyes. And she was like, you have done so well for yourself. I said, well, thank you. And she was like, you really need to be more involved in the Governor's School. And I was like, no, girl, no. I am not, one of those like celebrities that made it out of here. And she said, no, but you've taken what you learned at the Governor's School and you've done something maybe even better than being famous. You've become a really great person. And so my challenge for each of you, some of you will succeed in your art, certainly. And some of you, frankly, won't, like I did. And some of you will choose a completely different course. But in whatever you do, just like each and every one of your fingertips, or fingerprints, your path is going to be so different, and you're not going to know the dips and the turns and the highs and the lows. The one thing that I challenge you to do, which I was able to do thanks to Anna, was to really dig deep and see what about Governor's School has stuck with me over the years. And so I'm going to list a couple things. The actors in the room are going to understand a bit more of this than the other art disciplines, but I encourage you to just continue to think in the highs and in the lows and in the successes and in the failures, how Governor's School has helped you take it to the next level. So we learn how to be classically trained actors, right? And where are my actors? I'm so sorry for all the rest of you art disciplines. No, love you guys. One of the things about classic actor training is having an objective, right? And having to figure out tons of different elements and actions that you need to employ to achieve that goal. And when I start thinking in my life, well, I do that every day as a business owner. I have a goal, I have something that I need to achieve, and I have to dig deep and think on my feet and respond and actively listen to what the other person is saying in order to get what I want out of that. Well, that's literally classic actor 101, am I right? Yeah. All right, thank you. So that's just one element of what I learned here that I realized over the years that I'm doing only because it was literally beat into me for the last 2 years of my high school career. So I'm gonna leave you with this. You guys are all such beautiful creatures. Spend time to love yourself over the next 24 hours. Spend time to love these incredible friendships that will not leave you for the rest of your life. I'm still very, very close with my entire class. They actually, when they saw that I was speaking today, I got about 100 emails saying, thank you so much, what's it gonna be like, take pictures. So just make sure to love yourself, love your family, your Governor School family, and most of all, love what is gonna happen in the future that you have no idea about. Congratulations, you got one more day left, y'all, make it happen. Bye.